What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. Welcome to San Diego, California. Kelly and I's first trip to this town. My first trip ever to California. And now that it's sort of wrapping up, I can honestly say this has been one of the best trips I've ever been on in my life. Now, just because I said it's wrapping up doesn't mean it's over. I'm gonna take you spearfishing for bluefin tuna today. But first I gotta explain to you how it all came about. So a couple months ago, I was laying on the couch. Believe it or not, I do like to lay on the couch and watch TV. And I was scrolling through Instagram when a guy named CJ popped up in my feed, and he had some pictures of huge bluefin tuna. So I clicked on it and saw that he does trips all around the country and even the world, spearfishing trips. He puts them together. So I messaged him, and he actually had a couple dates pop up on this San Diego trip for this year. I immediately booked them, told Kelly we're headed to San Diego after bluefins. Y'all check out this amazing view. That's at least 150 foot down right here in front of our Airbnb. So it's time to get this party started. We're on a 39 contender named Mad Max. The captain's name is Max, if that gives you any idea of what kind of trip we're getting into. It's definitely going to be mad, and it's going to be super fun. We've got CJ, who put the trip together. We've got our first mate, Austin, an incredible dude. We've got a younger guy, 18 years old. His name is Cole. He's from North Carolina. And we've got a really cool dude named Chris from Panama City, Florida. Kelly and I booked 2 of the spots, and Chris and Cole booked the other 2 spots. So we're gonna head offshore about 42 miles, take turns trying to get these tuna, and see what we come up with. I am so glad y'all are here and tagging along. Let's get this party started.
Hey, go.
Wait, go ahead.
We got a gun.
Oh, yeah.
That usually helps. Go, get out.
Divers down.
It's like herding turtles over here.
Oh, you missed.
You stoned it!
Oh! As you guys just saw, they just got in the water. Gabe immediately took a dove down, and I heard CJ come up saying he just stoned the fish. So hopefully he doesn't wake back up, but I don't think it's gonna wake back up. I mean, the buoy's just chilling there on the surface, not moving. So that is a insanely good sign.
Buddy. Nice shot. Nice shot.
There was too many of them.
Nice. Your buoy didn't even...
Not expecting that many.
Yeah, there's so many. Throw that
So
thing
noisy.
in here.
You hear the tails?
Oh my goodness. It might not be the biggest, but it's a bluefin. And
Heck
it's stoned.
I'm gonna get the bill.
I mean, a stone tuna is a stone tuna. Good job.
Hey, Gabe, didn't do anything. I killed it.
That's awesome.
Hey, Gabe,
Job.
forgot
You're talking
something.
some game.
Oh, crap.
Oh, a snorkel came off.
Literally
Slow it
sweating
down.
in this
We're
wetsuit.
sinking.
Oh, that's my snorkel.
That's your snorkel?
Yeah, but I had it on my mask.
You almost lost my snorkel.
Pull it through this. Up. Oh. Yeah, that's good. This is yours.
Nice. One and done.
Those were all that size, though.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining.
It's very ingrained in here.
There is just every size out there. Like, it just depends on what school is next to the
No way I
boat.
can wear this thing.
Be hot?
Like burning, like have to have heat stroke.
Dang.
Really?
I guess the adrenaline.
Whew, it's running.
It's like a man thing. We're making it so much colder.
Are you doing it off that or are you doing the night? I'm gonna do it here.
Babe, I challenge you to go just in board shorts.
Wow.
That's what I was doing.
I honestly didn't feel, the water didn't seem cold.
It's because it was such a, like, you weren't thinking about the water temp.
All right, baby, it's your
Yes.
turn.
Again? All right.
You only live once. I've killed one. Now you gotta go. Call younger. Aim small, miss small. Ted Nugent said it best. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah.
So what I do is, traditionally speaking, you'll see them come in the side scan first, and I usually wait till they come in under the boat. But actually, yep, they're starting to come in under us right now. Ah, go, 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 go! Hey, we gotta go. These military ships are yelling at us to get out of here. Let's move.
That thing was sinking.
I can't get mine back in my...
P-brake.
Whoa, Captain.
Oh God.
This is a rare area for you to be in.
Back in your hole.
Go to your hole, troll.
All right, folks at home. My next dive, I'm going after a bluefin tuna to take back to San Diego when we get to shore, and we're gonna find somebody fishing, somebody having a picnic, somebody doing something that's fun, and literally walk up and give them a bluefin tuna. And if you don't know, bluefin tuna is the most expensive tuna in the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like what? That's like sushi gold. These fish are worth so much money, it's crazy, and we're gonna go find somebody and just say, here you go.
Almost on top of them now. Go, 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 go.
There's so many of them.
Whoa.
Got him.
What's going on there?
That gun about broke my wrist.
Telling me. My finger is gonna be so sore tomorrow, and my face. So Max saw a bunch of birds in his binoculars while he's sitting up there steering the boat, and they are coming in, swooping down toward the water. So that's a really good sign that there's bait, and under that bait there's big fish. Yeah, birds are swooping.
Go, 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 go! Yeah, good school, good school. Looks like smaller fish on this round, but still, big school.
There we go.
Oh, Gabe's got one.
We're on!
Yeah.
The gun again. Let's get the gun too.
You're good. Use this float, or spotting float. We just started pulling real hard.
You won't back up. So Gabe is using this extra float to pull the fish up to the surface. Because it's a lot harder for the fish to move 2 floats than it is 1.
Well, actually, one of the reasons why we do that is the float that he's working on right now is the 1 atmosphere float. So it doesn't have nearly as much buoyancy as the 3 atmosphere float. It's filled up with less air. So if that fish makes a second run, it has less stopping it. So it's going to be less likely to try to pull that shot out of the fish. The other thing is, you see how this float's moving away from it? Well, it's going to be going down swell, so it's going to actually pull that excess line away from the diver, so it's actually safer, so it's not wrapping around his head or anything like that. So a couple different reasons, but
Perfect. I'm pretty stoked to see this fish.
it's definitely bigger than before.
Yeah.
Just pulled off right there. That fish never stopped pulling that whole time. I mean, hard. Ah!
Gabe just said that the fish kept pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and unfortunately sometimes the shot goes through meat and skin, and you keep pulling too much, it's gonna slowly rip and
Austin,
rip and
did you
rip
ever
and
see
rip.
the fish?
So
Yeah, they were really close.
it happens.
Oh, what'd you do to my mouth? It's all fogging today.
How big was it?
Could never see, but it was, I pulled on it, it was definitely at least 60 to 80 pounds.
Yeah. So that fish was probably 20, 30, 40 pounds bigger than the fish we were spearing yesterday.
I felt that it was bigger.
Where'd you hit him, Gabe?
But nothing we could do.
Yeah.
Where'd you hit him?
It was a good shot.
Far?
I believe I liked those guns yesterday better. Yeah, it wasn't a close shot, but it wasn't a crazy far shot. That fish, to me, was all over 80 to 100 pounds.
Yeah, when I pulled in that line, it was definitely, the fish was bigger. It wasn't
I mean, it never stopped. Constant digging.
That fish would have gone in a really good second run when we put a second shot into it for sure.
All right.
What can you do? So with that last tuna that I speared, I know it's hard for me to explain to you guys what exactly happened, but I'll try to do it right now. I speared him right in the head, what I thought was a perfect shot. You can actually see the shaft went through his head, sticking out both sides about 2 feet. We fought him for like 30 minutes, and you can't tell that because I had to cut a lot of the fight out of the video, or it would have been like an hour and a half long. But I think anytime, if you're gonna be a hunter or a gatherer, things like that happen. So you just gotta shake it off. Something else will eat that tuna, sharks, crabs on the bottom. It's not gonna go to waste. It's just back in the circle of life. So Kelly and I are actually headed to the San Diego Zoo right now, but we did clean and cook these tuna. We did it at Austin's house a couple days after the trip. So let's head back there and see what it's all about.
I did a YouTube story while you're doing the intro.
I want to go surfing now.
I know, they look kind of nice. Like the sets are coming in pretty cool.
Y'all want to know what the coolest part about this is? I've never ate bluefin. Have you ever ate it?
Once or twice.
So let me tell you something about Mr. Austin that I didn't know. For one, while we're doing this, I didn't know he could free dive so deep, it's absolutely insane. I didn't know that he travels the world doing all kinds of crazy, wild adventures. I just thought he's some dude out there helping us on the boat. Well, boy, was I wrong, because we had dinner last night. What was the name of that place?
Yakitori Thai Show.
It's this teeny restaurant. They have a little grill about this big right here, about that deep, with charcoal that they import from Japan. And they do little skewers and all these miscellaneous crazy dishes and they served us one thing that's like probably one of the most predominant comments I get in a video, and I'm going to show you what they served in just a minute. So let's start breaking this tuna down. Now this is a bluefin, of course, you already know that, but it's just like any other tuna species. Look at that meat though. I have cleaned and cooked yellowfin, bonito. I've done regular bonita, especially Kelly. She's known to do her bonita video. But I've never done bluefin.
You've never had bluefin?
Not that I've caught, that I definitely know. No, I definitely haven't. So I cut it a little bit different than I normally would because I want to show them what we had last night. Because I get not trashed, but bashed often for not saving it. All right, look here, folks. So you know this big bloodline that you always see Kelly and I cut off and dispose of? When we sat down at dinner last night, one of the first dishes they brought out was that bloodline right there. And they had it in like I think a peanut or sesame oil.
Sesame oil.
With onions. Kelly looked at me, was like, "No." I looked at myself and thought,
They wouldn't tell us what it was at first, and then we figured it out. It took a couple minutes.
I will say that it didn't have like an amazing taste
Texture.
via the bloodline itself, but the sauce that they put it in, there was no way you could taste that was bloodline compared to that. This is your regular meat that Kelly and I always save, and this is the bloodline. Because I know my friends from Rhoda and the people that Robert filmed with out there in the South Pacific, and I know Hawaiians love bloodline, but we never eat it. So I'm actually gonna save this because we have so many Asian fans out here in California that have requested it. So I cut it off a little bit thick so they also get some meat too, and we're gonna give that away to some people who have already told us they want it. And we're gonna save this huge loin for us because the one thing I've wanted the entire time I've been here is a big chunk of raw tuna. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Anytime you're cleaning a tuna, taking care of the meat is obviously and most importantly the best thing to do. Now you keep all that slime off of it, put it back on ice, and it's ready to go. So to make things even better while we're sitting here cleaning the fish, what's your name again?
Carlos.
Carlos just pulled up. He's actually one of the line guys, the tree guys around here, and he said he loves fish. I'm about to give Mr. Carlos the most expensive fish in the world. Let's see. How about your own bluefin tuna?
Oh, great.
You know that this is a bluefin tuna is the most expensive fish in the
I
world.
know. It's nice. It's
You
big.
sure you know how to do it?
Yes.
Or is your wife gonna do
No, I do.
it? You or your wife?
You and my wife. Because you know.
Well, here we go. We got a garbage bag. He said he's going home right now.
All right.
And it's going with him. Now make sure you go straight home and get it on ice really good.
All right, I will.
Now when we caught this fish, we knew we were going to give it to somebody. We just wanted to find somebody that could truly appreciate it. And I think Mr. Carlos
I will
can.
appreciate
Es
it.
un regalo solamente por Carlos.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, maybe I have to put another one.
Yeah, one más.
Yeah.
Yeah, use that one.
How do you get him up?
Spear him.
Speared him. Hey,
Yeah,
have a
thank
good
you.
day.
Yes. Look at this.
Barbecue at Carlos's.
Like the novia.
Baby.
You know, the baby.
That's bigger than the puppy.
Yeah, we can't show on camera what's in here yet because that's for the next video, but life's all about giving. And one of the coolest things about Austin and everybody we were with, they gave us advice the whole time, and advice can be worth as much as anything else. Y'all check out that view. This is what we came to California for, the Pacific Ocean. I've never been here. I've never been on the coast until this trip, and it is so breathtaking. Right down there, we got some surfers on what point?
It's called Garbage.
Garbage Point.
Garbage Beach, yeah, Garbage Break.
So he said that far break that you see over in the horizon is where the real surfers go, and then these people that you see right here, that's the beginner's break. And that boat out there with lights, that's a party boat, like a half-day fishing trip. They're fishing for sheep's head and for calico bass and maybe a white sea bass. But let me show you something real quick. Any of y'all that know me know I'm scared of heights. Look at this. That give me the heebie-jeebies just holding the GoPro over it. Look, the surfers got them some waves. Babe, don't jump. It's not worth it just because we had one bad Airbnb experience. I'll tell you about that in the next video. The coolest thing about this is all these carcasses are going back to where they came from to be completely recycled. Sea urchins, crabs, octopus, and big fish. That scares me to death just
It
doing
scared
that.
me watching you. I was holding on to my
That was a
freaking
little
pants here. That was,
spooky.
yeah.
There's absolutely no trash in any of this.
Don't throw the bucket.
The crabs are gonna love it.
Oh yeah, sea lions are gonna be here.
One thing I want to tell you before we end it, pick up your trash. This wouldn't be called Garbage Beach. Look right here. That was here when we got here. So we're gonna take that and what we brought back with us. Look at it. One more peek. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Captain Mad Max. And thank each and every one of you for watching our videos and checking out this crazy thing we call life. We're just trying to do the best we can. We're trying to show you guys what we do from day to day. Right now, though, this video is ending. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the positive comment. Check out Kelly Young's channel, Kelly Young on YouTube. She's doing a bunch of videos while we're here as well. Like Jake always says, though, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape. See y'all.